Hey Highland Ranch, it's Mr. Aaron here. I'm back again to show you guys how to make a paper crane. I've been making them a lot throughout the years, and I figured I could finally sit down and show you guys a quick tutorial on how to make them. All right, come on in. First things first, you need a square piece of paper. I'm using a very large one just to make it super easy. You're gonna take it and you're gonna fold it in half diagonally first this way, open it back up, then you're gonna do it the other way. It's gonna make a nice nice little X crease. You want to make sure your corners match up so you don't see any paper underneath. So I kind of messed that up. I'm gonna refold it a little bit, get a nice crease. All right, and then you open it up and it should kind of look like a bowl. Flip it over. Boom. Oh no, it's windy. With that in mind, you fold it in half, hot dog style. And then hot dog style again this way. Double checking to make sure your corners are clean and you can't see any paper underneath showing. Awesome, cool. Now we are going to kind of set it up like a tent. I'm going to take the middle pieces, I'm going to push them together. I'm going to crease a little bit so it's almost like a diamond. I'll take two of them, I'll put it together so it's almost like a square. Alright, I like to recrease as I go, it makes it easier. Next, I'm going to take my right corner, just one flap, I'm going to fold this line into the middle. This line into the middle. I'll show you. It's going to look just like a kite once we're done. This line goes right there. I like to start from the bottom, just kind of push my way up. All right, same thing this way. Start from the bottom, you kind of just push your way up. And boom, it kind of looks like a kite if you ignore those two flaps. Awesome. Ugh, my bottoms are kind of messy. It's okay. All right, I'm gonna flip it over and do the same thing again. So this to the middle. Ba-ba-ba. Now, you want to make sure that you don't get anything creased the wrong way. It should come to a point at the bottom, which will actually be super important later on. All right. Crease, crease, crease. Okay. Looks like a kite. Mine is a little bit uneven. Make sure your guys' is tidier. I'm off a little bit, but it'll do fine. All right, now I'm gonna take this top triangle here. I'm gonna fold it down at these two corners right here. So it's gonna look just like this. And then crease that down. All right, I'm gonna unfold it. I'm gonna flip it over. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna crease it down right here. The opposite way now. Boom. All right, this is the only semi-tricky part. We're gonna unfold now, and we're going to take apart one flap. We're gonna push it up. Now as we're pushing, this is gonna naturally wanna bend inward again. We're gonna have to go in and crease this line the other way. And it's gonna form a bigger diamond. We're gonna do it on both sides at the same time. It's gonna be kind of tricky if your piece of paper is smaller than mine. So take your time, don't rush it. All right, double check that nothing is creased over the wrong way. And seal the paper. All right, that looks pretty good, pretty okay. I'm gonna flip it over to the other side. I'm gonna open it up, push this up, making sure to keep that crease in the middle. And I'm gonna recrease this side. All right, and then recrease the other side. All right, boom, we got a giant diamond. And then, as always, recrease everything. Now, because I wasn't as precise in the beginning, mine is gonna be a little bit lopsided, but there's a little trick to even it up at the end that I'll point out, so no worries if yours is lopsided too. All right, find your feet, find your legs. Make sure this is the bottom and that this is the top. You're gonna take one flap, and almost like the kite instructions, we're going to take this edge and we're going to fold it into the middle. So just one flap, boom, over into the middle, starting from the bottom where you crease though. And then you go up, nice and slow. And then you do the same thing on the other side. Oh, thick paper, holy cow. Whew. Okie dokie. And then we're going to flip it over and do the same thing again. This side creases down into the middle right here. Start from the bottom, push, push, push. Okie dokie. Same thing to the middle. Boom, boom, boom. Awesome. Now mine's a little bit uneven, but don't worry, I'm about to show you the trick. We're almost done with our paper crane, and now it's time to start assembling the body. We're like a few steps away. Now, like the page of a book, you're going to grab one piece, and you're going to fold it over, and you're going to crease up the middle. This is going to be, this is, I believe, the head, I think, or the wing, one of the two. Flip it over, and do the same thing like the page of a book, turn it, and crease. You want to make sure that your edges line up. Aha. Make sure your edges line up kind of evenly. Pretty okay. Okay. These are actually the wings. Now this is going to be the head right here. You're going to fold up. It's going to stop at some point because we folded the paper in such a way that it's trapped right here. This is almost like a hinge. You can't push any further from here, otherwise you're going to rip the body. You're going to fold up, directly up, and that's that. Crease nice. Push hard. Flip over, then do the same thing. I'm going to get kind of rough because, oh gosh, this is thick paper. Okie dokie. Like the page of a book, you're going to grab one partition and you're going to fold it all over. It might be kind of hard because you are folding, this is going to be the neck, the body. You are folding the wing on top of the body. So there's a lot of paper. So push, push, push. Trying to get it, and as neat as possible, try to get it directly in the middle so it's not too uneven. All right. And now this is the wing. We take it and we're going to fold right here down. Whoop. Then we're going to flip it over right here down. Now mine is obviously lopsided. My heads are kind of gross looking, so I get to choose which one I want to be the head. I usually pick the one that isn't formed as well, it isn't as even, which is going to be this guy. And all I do is I grab it and I kind of bend it down, and boom, a not too bad, okay looking face. And then this tail stands up nice and tall. The tricky part now is only opening it. This is going to be the body in the middle. Look at that, it's kind of squished together. You're going to have to push and pull the head and tail apart and the wings, kind of opening it all up while pushing the body down. Another method is if you flip it over, there's going to be kind of a hole in the middle right there. If you blow really, really hard in there, it'll actually puff up the body and really help you out while you're doing this. But I'm not going to do that because that's about done. That's not too bad. This is a paper crane tutorial. I'm sorry if I went a little bit too fast in some areas. I've been making them for so many years now that it's almost second nature. But I hope you guys got a lesson out of it. I hope you can figure it out and make some of your own. I hope you guys enjoy and stay safe, Island Ranch. See you later.